What's going on, H2O Army? Justin from H2O Plants here, and today we're going to be discussing on how long should you keep your lights on. Stay tuned. Okay, so before we get into how long you should keep your lights on, it's very important that you keep up consistency. Consistency is king. If you get one of these, oh, sorry, hit the camera there. If you get one of these power strips that has a digital timer here, you could set your lights to go on and off at any particular times, but you always want to keep it consistent. So if you're gonna choose to do 7 hours a day, keep it at 7 hours a day, have the lights turn on and off at the same time. Consistency is king when it comes to lighting. Let's move on to how long you should actually keep your lights on for. Honestly, I don't have an answer for you. I know you're probably saying, well, I came here for an answer, so give me an answer, and this is the answer that I'm going to give you. Your tank is going to be a lot different than my tank, a lot different from your next door neighbor's tank, and a lot different from everybody else in your neighborhood or in the world's tanks, right? So not one particular rule of thumb is going to work for you. Now, I will give you some guidelines. 1, start off with less. 6 hours is probably the bare minimum that I would say. If you're doing anything less than 6 hours with plants, you're not giving the plants enough light. They will eventually die by not getting enough light, so, or not look healthy. So keep that in mind. 6 hours, good starting point. Now what you do from 6 hours is you work your way up till you get to a point where you're getting algae or you're not seeing good results. Maybe your plants are melting because there's too much light, they're burning, or whatever the case is. So you work your way up an hour at a time over the course of a few weeks. So I started at 7 hours on this tank. Then I went to 8 hours. That's currently what I'm at now, but it took me a month to increase the light to 8 hours. Now that this has been settled on 8 hours for probably about, I would say, 2 months, I'm going to increase it to 9 hours. After 9 hours, I'm going to 10 hours. If I could push it past 10, I'm going to. Now, there might be some elitists out there that are going to say, there's really no difference between 10 and 8 hours. Even if it's minimal extra growth, I'd rather have the minimal extra growth, and it costs me pennies on the dollar because these are LED fixtures, so I don't have to worry about them costing me a whole lot to run for an extra 2 hours a day. If it yields slightly better plant growth, I'm completely fine with that. Lastly, with the light fixture and the photosynthesis period, basically, if you start getting algae, you know that your light's either too powerful for your tank, which you can adjust that by raising it like this, get some risers for your fixture, or hang it using a mounting kit, or you just have it on for too long, and that's part of the reason why I say do an hour at a time. And if you work your way up to say 10 hours, but at 9 hours you had no algae and 10 hours you do, cut it back down to 9. These are all heavily planted tanks. Okay, I can keep my my lights on for a lot of hours and not have too many issues with algae because of lighting. So keep that in mind. If you have a tank with 5 plants in it and you can see a lot of open space, you may not need 10 hours of light. You may need 6 hours of light until all those plants multiply and you start gaining a lot of new plants or plant growth from your existing plants. You may want to keep it at 6 to 7 hours as a good rule of thumb. But guys, I hope you enjoyed. That's about it for today's episode. Leave a comment below of a question that you would like answered or a topic that you'd like me to talk about. Be sure to smash that like button as always. Subscribe if you haven't. And if you are subscribed, why haven't you turned on the notifications? Turn on the notifications so you get notified every time. It's the little bell. The little bell right next to the subscribe button. It's right down there. Nate put up a thing so they can see where it is. Hit that button. Be sure to be notified. And follow me on Instagram, Facebook, all that good stuff. And if you're on Facebook watching this, smash the like button as well. Like the page if you're new. And be sure to check out YouTube and other stuff as well. Alright guys, I will see you on the next episode. Later.